story of Ronald, the loneliest kid you'll ever meet. You'll probably never meet him cause you've never seen him in the street. Ronald stays in the house, been pretty depressed since his dad passed and left him in the darkness of his room with insecurities, but would often consume a fifth of poisonous fumes, proceeding with an epiphany to beat his mother senselessly. Ronald stuck in the middle, the struggle to pull him off, or his mother received pain and dropped it off at the altar. She finally realized that she was stuck in the cycle, an optimist weighing options of taking her own life or dealing with all the problems she wanted to raise. Ronald realizing that domestic violence probably changed Ronald. It's Monday afternoon, 3 p.m. to be exact. Was exiting the bus where he was bullied by his peers, entering the house and walking right into his fears. Seen blood drip from the top to the bottom stair. With a glare he sees his mother and releases a screech. He saw her veins split in half with a blade by her feet. Couldn't believe the scene that his eyes were forced to receive. Drops to his knees, God please let this all be a dream. But it wasn't, and paramedics start arriving to the residence. His father already riffing about the cost of the funeral, and now he's in the living room belligerent as usual. Ronald's a punching bag for his dad, who's leaving bruises. The victim and victimizer relationship is abusive. Ronald's only 13 with the deprivation of dreams. His father's an alcoholic who's more concerned with his liquor than he is his own seed. Go get me a beer, nigga. His father was complicated, he didn't believe in limits. A man of little conviction who's struggling with addiction and now become well conditioned from drinking with repetition. On a downward spiral, he loads the clip of his rifle, saying a prayer like he's searching for forgiveness. It's a futile attempt, the Lord refuses to forgive him for that lifetime of sin. And now you praying for repentance. All that alcohol dependence, he was physically dependent. Then he says a Hail Mary, kiss the crucifixion pendants, puts the barrel to his chin like this is the end, friends. Now Ronald's left all alone in a system of foster homes full of pedophilic predators, molested on the regular. Teachers don't understand why he hardly ever speaks, and his grades are getting worse as he academically plummets. Developed a speech impediment to pain, he's impervious. It's from his foster mother who's sneaking under his covers. Ronald doesn't understand cause he has yet to reach puberty, confused by perverted love he receives on the regular. He tries to fight the feeling, but she always gets the best of him. This bitch is taking his soul and now there ain't nothing left of him. Solitude in his room as he sits in the darkest corner. He's medicating his pain with strains of marijuana. Refused to talk to a pastor, he don't believe in religion. He said if God resides then my mother would still be living. Instead she left me in hell, the agony of this prison. No one understood that that was his defensive mechanism, not knowing that he wanted to push the pain that he was given. The direction of a person that's living without a purpose. He made it up in his mind that these motherfuckers deserve it. In a world where this child was abused and left deserted, he started studying killers such as John Wayne Gacy and those kids from Columbine. He saw them as masterminds, perfected the blueprint, and with the rifle Ronald's accurate. The same barrel his father uses now his muse. He loads the clips then he cocks it as he throws it in the duffel. Smell of death, teen spirit, and a whole lot of trouble. He's bumping Marilyn Manson, you could probably feel the treble. Ronald never talks to God, conversations with the devil like please give me the strength to kill all of these motherfuckers. As he's walking into school with a fucking Mac 11, he's done with the disrespect so he's aiming it at your neck, popping plenty of rounds and laying his peers down. As the blood starts to puddle, the children begin to huddle, running, dodging the bullets. Ronald's finger on the trigger, if he sees you then he pulls it. His classmates or his target, gun is hotter than August from automatic magazines he's releasing. This a massacre, genocide of his generation, and generally speaking he's giving generous portions of bullets that come and they seek and they singe, cleansing him of his sins. I'm guessing this is the end cause Ronald saved the very last shot for himself, so he places the barrel inside the center of his chest, close his eyes, take a breath, and the rest you can attest to. Story of pain and agony written by yours truly. This a treacherous allegory. I hope you never confuse it, don't lose it. Again, I need to get in contact with my doctor. I got voices in my head and my mind keeps spinning like propellers on a fucking helicopter. This suspicious blood is ridiculous, cause everything a nigga give is conspicuous. From a sense of security fell to obscurity, yelling obscenities, this is absurdity. Lyrical entity, envy thy enemies. Empty this clip till they trip off the remedy. Sing with this melody, my flow is heavenly. Demons in my soul are constantly tempting me. Living in misery, learning humility. Spitting a pleasantry, clutching a rosary. All that I wrote is this sanctified savagery. Pain and some agony, death and disparity. Clearly I need to get my motherfucking medication communication in my motherfucking system real quick. I'm more Columbine with 12 concubines. I got concrete rhymes that I blow a nigga mind Shakespearean. The way that I construct, they call it Al Jazeera like it's mass destruction. I've come way too far with this humdue law, and my belief in God has been cracked with a flaw. As I thumb through these chapters, this blasphemous Baptist, I'm stuck in a nightmare that you can't imagine. I'm sick of my pastor, he's preaching salvation. Just bury me deep so I'm resting in peace. I eternally sleep with bouquets of carnations, roses and posies and blood color days. It's mutilating my wrist going through phases. Nobody noticed that shit was amazing. Bitch, I'm bipolar and borderline crazy. My father don't care, I swear that nigga hate me. Now look what the fuck you done to your baby. I guess that I'm everything that nigga made me. I am what I am, what I am. It's a shame the fact that I'm bearing this family name. Realizing my father and I are the same. See these apples you birth, they've all fall from the tree. Now Chris rolled up blunts at the age of 15. And Kevin's a dick, a literal prick. I hope that you die, you son of a bitch. I would give you the shirt off my back if you asked. When I got on that roof and I busted my ass. In the day that I quit, you just pointed and laughed. Now you 40 years old and you broke with no cash. I refuse to put limits on things that I have, but my life ain't defined by the things that I want. Cause I wanted to kill you, I ain't gonna front. But see then my nephews wouldn't have them a father. The consequences of my family drama. Fuck that, ain't no more lines being dedicated to these motherfuckers I hate that refuse to acknowledge calamities cause that I'm dealing with every day. Okay, now a nigga about to get technical. I'm on meth-the-cal, spitting a pristine val. I'm like Tyson, my vices are killing me slowly. I'll burn all my bridges in this allegory. Disgusted by lack of compassion and man, the root of this evil is eating it well. Won't do for another what you do for self. I'm not writing no rhymes, bitch, I'm crying for help.
Said if I'm falling, pick me up. If I'm falling, pick me up. If I'm falling, pick me up. Alright. Fear of falling. Feeling like I'm never gonna make it. Feeling like I got this rap shit in my grasp, but I cannot gravitate. Gravitating towards falling. And I feel that whenever I'm trying. Feel like my sanity is in my face, but I cannot grab or find it. Stop. Now pay attention when a motherfucker spitting on the track, not lax, I should get paid. Nigga, shit, my brain sharper than a switchblade. Because I don't flow, I just cascade. And every other motherfucker that you listen to don't stay true, that's a motherfucking masquerade. But who am I to judge, cause they in it for the money. I'm 100 miles and running, I'm automatically gunning down. And then one that wanted is real, I never fronted Novocaine for your brain. My rhymes are mine, I'm a nigga writing that shit that you can't supersede. I give a fuck about what you believe, and I could care less about how I'm perceived. So just open your mind so that you can receive all these blessings I'm giving whenever I preach from my pulpit. I don't bullshit, my nigga don't trip. Get hip quick, then get a grip, bitch. I spit a full clip, so when you hear the click from this deliverer, they say my style is so motherfucking sinister. You need to get in contact with your minister. I keep my flow on line like a prisoner. Check the forensics of what I have written for you. This a suspension of all your expenditures. Now if you let me take it up another motherfucking notch, I'ma spit it till it pop, blood drips, then it drops. And I bet you niggas watching from that sideline, they got the lights on, homie, like it's prime time. But am I ready for it, nigga? I will never really know until I step up on the stage and then I let my lyrics flow from a place of desperation, a balance and segregation. I'm leaving you salivating from lyrical elevation, and I hope they game ready, cause this ain't assimilation. Assimilated the facts of rap that's on board. A stimulated amount of my demographics are poor. That your flow is so forced, it's not consensual coordinates. You niggas can't avoid this. You couldn't break change or make sense for quarters. So when you step, be cautious, cause my mind loud. Listen at this point in time, I'm accustomed to the louses. Shot-town 84, he ballin'. Put up on the gas, but the car keeps stalling. Got fame from the game whose main name is Spalding. While scuffing up the hardwood floors to the morning. A moment of silence, atonement of violence. But this the last time I'ma try to make it private. I put it on consignment, they gave it an assignment. I hope that it's aligning, cause I'm really tired of dealing with the fear of falling. Feeling like I'm never gonna make it. Feeling like I got this rap shit in my grasp, but I cannot gravitate. Gravitating towards falling. And I feel that whenever I'm trying. Feel like my sanity is in my face, but I cannot grab or find it. Stop.
I ain't perfect in the motherfucking least, but I bet I been well transformed to a beast. Land bias wasn't biased to the shit a nigga seen. Escobar turned the slum into fucking Medellin. Nigga, fuck you and your compliments, cause all you give is false confidence. I check the contents of your context. The shit's nonsense that's full of discontent, but I'm about to vent to get it off my chest just like a bench press. And if you feel impressed, then you should write a check so that you can invest. I need advancement money plus interest, cause my flow's disgusting like incest. I said I burn it up just like incense. And if it's all about a dollar, that's a motherfucking problem, cause I care for more than just dividends that you can divvy up until the pot dries. They got their hands out, they got their eyes wide. I told them bring it in, they call it high tide. They all washed up like they tie dry. My flow complicated, never concentrated. It was confiscated by the constellations. I was ovulated from the consummation, and the conversation was the confirmation. I'm attacking the track and I do that with this. Stop on the beat and I'm making it bleed where internally surgery needed. I seen it, my style is demeaning, but yet it's distinguished, disperse and distinguish, immerse and relinquish these lies and release it. Gon' leave you in pieces. I'm spitting a grievance that's leaving you grieving. Hope we in agreement that you'll be conceded, contrite with the lessons that I have been given. I'm busting my ass like I work for commission, but I'm insecure, so I write with revision, constructing these bars like I'm building a prison. The way that I give it with murder, a cynic, embarrass a critic. My flow is acrylic, I'm spitting acidic while bombing your city and bombing the beat. And just know that I'm feeling the
fear of fouling, feeling like I'm never gonna make it. Feeling like I got this rap shit in my grasp, but I cannot grab or take it. Gravitating towards falling, and I feel that whenever I'm trying. Feel like my sanity is in my face, but I cannot grab or find. I'm pacing inside of a room. I feel like everything has been falling apart. I put my heart and my soul in this shit, but I don't think that anyone notices it. I never sleep, I just don't have the time. I can't relax it, I gotta go get it. My mind has been playing an integral part in the monster that I have become. But where you from? Not where they call for belong, not where they carry a gun. I'm from a place where these niggas procrastinate, making excuse why this shit never happened. Oh no, not me, I will not be distracted inside of a prison that I have created from lack of an effort. Will not be your captive, I cannot submit. If I quit, I admit that the data was right. I would like to be better than what I am currently. Currency comes with that shit, you're committed. I'm giving you everything that I got. It's a shot that I take. If I make it, just know it's a process. My progress is all that I think about. I still remember when you niggas laugh. All I do is working, I don't see nobody else. So what the hell is competition? I don't wanna fucking up. You niggas say that you got it, but man, I seriously doubt it. We showing lyrical prowess with the content. I'm very adamant. I plan to master this, making the most of the time that I got. Cause I'm young at the moment, I won't be forever. I need to focus and do nothing else. It's an affirmation, I repeat to myself. I pray to God that I keep it together. Can't sell myself for no diamonds and gold. I'm as cold as they come, I do not need no friends. I could do this alone, I will not accept help. I got faith in the path that I've chosen for sure. I want the legacy, not the allure. You're misleading illusions and not for the boy lies.
Something I want, and I feel like I'm spreading, feel like I'm running, I'm going in circles. Said I'm going in circles. Here we go.
Loud, knowledge, nigga. What you know about 48-hour binges, depriving myself of rest just to achieve? Hope this shit work out, don't ever plan B. And I fucked if it don't, man, I need to proceed and believe or concede, but I'll never concede. And I work at a speed ain't no one's ever seen. I'm a hypochondriac, I like isolation. I do not relate to the shit that I hear, but I fear that I'll change. If you veer in my lane, then I'll knock you right out of it quick to correct. If you think that I won't, got a noose in the trunk in a place for your body, but before I mutilate, make sure I stay my intent is manic. My mood is depressed, I'm regressing. I have been suppressing emotions, I'm mostly aggressive. I'm pressing my pen on the paper, my target is anyone thinking they're greater. Can't nobody do it with this side of this motherfucker respond. I shut it down, I wonder now when I bet and I'm finna get it. Who the fuck is gonna stop me? You listening to a second type of nigga definitive when I get it, I'm a villain on the MIC. I need more YVs, intravenous lyrics, they coming out of MD. I know when the envy, I swear that I'm not. You do not know what I've been through, but listen, I promise you'll never imagine. I'm asking for silence, at least for a second. I'm asking my pain in a way that's a proper regard. I sacrifice that to the Lord. Man, I got faith in the path that I've chosen for sure. I want the legacy, not the allure. You're misleading illusions and not for the boy. God bless, motherfucker.
I'm running, I'm going in circles. Said I'm going in circles. Here we go.
Just come and take me away. I pray I'm forgiven for my sins and God'll take me away. Lord knows I just wanna say I made it. I could never deal with failure or the feeling of defeat. I just keep working towards success. I've been obsessing about it lately, feeling like I got the weight of the world on my motherfucking shoulders, but I don't think I'ma make it. Breathe. I
I can never be complacent with the lies, no complicit with the evil and spirit you keep inside. People surprised that whether despise like a compassionate pastor upon the pages, surpassing what you've been asking, while passing up in the moment. I live inside of the beat. The point I wanna get across is I'm not accepting defeated, the feeling of being depleted when all I really needed was a little bit of help. I never got it by myself. You mean to tell me that the only reason for living is wealth? As if the money purifies what we can find within the soul. When I'm feeling out of control, I'ma make a list of my goals and one that I cannot attain. It's stuck inside of my brain. I think I'm going insane. I'm missing the serotonin, the formula for my happiness. A young black blasters, blasting gassing for air. Does anyone really care? They want you stuck in the system. The steady ask for assistance. Your independence is independent upon the dollars distributed by the government. Money is what we cover. They come in contact with the consequence of the content. The content has got you convinced and I'm refusing to make a song about the incidental nonsense. I gotta make it real. It's something that you can feel. The product that we deliver on the day wasn't tarnished. It was simply irresistible, tangible, and terrific. But sinister like a minister criticizing your sins. You pulling up in the Honda, he rolling out in the Benz. Collection plate like a record, they get a couple of spins. They selling you salvation, you giving them all your wins. And rummaging through your pocket to find a penny of profit. The problem is you was promised a peace of mind and a providence that don't even exist. Religion is what you make it. Your common sense is forsaken. It usually means that you produce a hatred, perpetuating the ignorance provided by an answers of the knowledge. You acknowledge that the obvious is honesty right in front of your eyes. You try to see the bigger picture while missing a major issue to diminish the minor reminisce. We too dismissive and put ourselves in a problematic position. Forcing yourself to make a decision decisive with the precision. Not to mention all the persistence you insisting on displaying within the sight of your vision. Contain a certain disdain for the life you currently living. We're only given a small amount of time to make a difference. So I focus on the facts that the felonious opinions of the people that were prosper from the pain that I recruited. And I write about it, put it in a song. Describing the views, zoned out like I'm in a groove. A pitiful mood, pray that you never get it confused. And use every single word that I'm saying as the fuel for the fire that's been burning deep inside of you. Desire to be better in any type of endeavor. So to the end of forever, my effort is the epitome. The passion I possess, a pitter patter on a pedestal. Till it passes the masses, I'm mad at the splatter and shatter. Disaster wasn't in a minute, I'm in a minute. The truth is in my sentences, I give the realest sentiment. The sentimental, subsequential line becoming evident. Gallivant and wherever that's. Lord knows, I just wanna say I made it. I could never deal with failure or the feeling of defeat. I just keep working towards success. I've been obsessing about it lately. Feeling like I got the weight of the world on my motherfucking shoulders, but I don't think I'ma make it. Breathe. Man, I'm steady shit, you been a bitch. Better handle my business. A better benefactors extracting all of the benefits. The beneficiaries, revolutionary and a visionary. Conversating with consigliaries, asking is the lyricism prevalent and necessary. On the contrary, I'm leveling with my level. The message is methodical, philosophical, follicle. Follow the false prophet who's probably got you convinced that his confidence complements the continent, but never contradicts the consequence of heretics with fallacies upon the list. Sick as shit, I spit it quick to lift the bitch, but never trip. My flow can block the biggest star with balls like a solar eclipse. But I gotta be different and stand out. Spit without apologies, abolish and abolish me for honesty or chronologically. I mean, I'm trying to be the dopest rapper that you'll ever see in eternity. I permanently permeate your brain within entirety. The irony of it is I'm accustomed to rejection. And far too many depressive, they care if I get accepted. I'm not afraid to confess it. Realizing all my faults are just a motherfucking blessing. And the pressure is mounting up to a point that you wouldn't even believe. I've been too stressed out, feeling like I can't breathe. Suicide on my mind without a time to reprieve. My God! Lord knows, I just wanna say I made it. I could never deal with failure or the feeling of defeat. I just keep working towards success. I've been obsessing about it lately. Feeling like I got the weight of the world on my motherfucking shoulders, but I don't think I'ma make it. Breathe. My father used to tell me I was nothing more than worthless. A stupid motherfucker that would live without a purpose. Put my thoughts upon the page so I can try to prove them wrong. And every time I write a song I reminisce about the pain that I'm repressing in my brain, so I don't have to feel alone. And I've been living with depression, so I wonder how this shit really begins. I'm comfortable with the thoughts and vision, and now it is. I've been working on this record for a minute. Still I feel like nothing that I do is good enough. My insecurities are creeping in, so they will seep into the music. Ain't it funny when other people see your pain as amusing, abusing many appeal, and I'm in the way I feel. To the point that my reality's the farthest thing from real. The only thing I ever needed was a little piece of love, and I couldn't find that in people, so I was seeking in drugs. And I wanted to be the greatest, instead I'm facing the truth. But the fact of the matter is that I'm losing it. What's the use? And I know I'm sounding repetitive, like a lust for living. I pray that I've been forgiven. I say it in anticipation for sinners to get this in a minute. Critical, the claim to explain it. It wasn't evident. A premonition of my early death. I make it prevalent. My level and confessing that if I was down and out, I can't sell my soul to be relevant. Got abandoning around, and fucking finally free. I'm ignoring all of my problems. I said I bury them deep, but I'm actually terrified. And my paranoia was verified, cause I just realized I don't wanna make it to 25. A suicidal, psychopathic, schizophrenic kind of God is looking for your empathy, hoping that you'll remember me. The message I provided collided within the melody. A metamorphosis in religion, giving debauchery, the resurrection of a savior coming out of Nazareth, where you can catch a laceration and a crucifixion. Under what condition you make the decision, moving like a sin in my position, living at the bottom, wishing I was with it, couldn't tell the difference. I'm tired of giving the false repentance, my faith in the book that was written by other people that probably wrote with agendas, so every word was intended for anyone who will follow attention. I got a testament, it's like the book of Mark and the spark in the revolution. My story a revelation, amazing. I'd rather save and debated everything on my mind while I was taking the mental picture and pacing. My train of thought is evasive and fading within my memories from a daily addiction of always staying sedated and claiming I wanna make make it another more than a follow with no apologies for it. I'm forcing my fucking happiness, don't know what I believe in. I'm seething and barely breathing, was thinking of positivity. The possibility that I'll be saying is like a fallacy. I got a way to go and I'm showing you people gradually. I've been imagining a better life and then I contradict the consequence of feeling like a loser with no confidence. And I've been all alone, I'm trying to find a source of inner peace. I suffocate the beat until the flow has been consumed. I strangulate that motherfucker to the tone and turning out the ruin. And if I'm being honest, I think I'm losing my passion. I'm passing on opportunities, giving it to distractions. The problems that I've been having is all of it's a facade. It's quantity over quality, profit over the product and shit. If it makes $1, who gives a fuck if it's garbage? We'll get it radio playing and that'll make it a classic. And take a nigga with talent is by the diggers a grin. It's hard to put him on the pedestal. He'll eventually catapult the perpetual force of the action was so distracting. They forgot that motherfucker was never decent. And rapping derivatives in the past and there ain't nobody original. But niggas stealing styles and never giving their credit. They stepping that shit's pathetic. A hypothetical ponderance. I put it on the paper for people. I'm being honest with abolishing a novice. A murdering is accomplice. A complicated affair with a notorious hindrance. These habitual liars supplying a lot of ignorance. It's all about an image, so everyone's irresponsible. And if you got a positive message, then it's impossible to overcome the current plight. Rap combating obstacles are logical. To think that the future is looking brighter when money comes into play. Then the vision will get distorted cause you was forcing the feeling by acting out of your character. You lost your sense of pride and societal that embarrass your bad and making it now while you coming up from the rubble. Refuse to be interrupted, no need for an introduction. My shit is really disgusting, it's different and impeccable, intelligent and highly respectable. You're susceptible to this lyrical giant, a tyrant acting defiant. I'd rather do this alone, so motherfucking alliance aligning with preservation. The practice my dedication by defecating the delicate, relegated with delegates to giving rigor mortis, supported within the deficit, celebrated the reverence, televising my decadence from years of destitution. The resolutions are relevant, it's got it to the point where I can see that nothing's really all. It's leaving me appalled and I'm embarrassed how I get involved. A mental regression for I have yet to evolve. Gotta find a spot to put my aggression before I'm gone. But the pain that I feel has lasted so long. So by the end of this song, I pray I find my desire. Cause I'm refusing to fake and I'd rather fall to retire. So my generation remedial. I really can't believe this shit is happening any lie. I'm surrounded by fucking geniuses and you gotta be kidding. The only thing I was meant to be the dopest motherfucker that people will probably never see. And if I never make it, then I'm fulfilling the prophecy. Everything that I write has been centered around my honesty.
I checked the pulse, then I resuscitated. Loss of consciousness, confused for hyperventilating. Barely breathing while receiving heart palpitations. I tried to bring it back alive to revive the patient. But a nigga don't think about much though. A nigga don't think about much though. A nigga don't think about much though. I said, nigga don't think about much though. A nigga don't think about much though. A nigga don't think about much though. I
came in with a motherfucking attitude. Do I really gotta set away a motherfucker feeling? I'm a villain trying to make a fucking killing. I'ma get it, Lord willing, as I pass these margins and pass these bars in between these pages. Paint a picture of him for the people, the proposition with the confidence for my competition. They're gonna need that 10 years from now. Better nigga supersede that. Never seen that. Tell me where the trees at. Motherfuck that nigga. Tell me where the green at. 295 still broke. Can't believe that. So stressed out. Gotta go and get a weed sack. Get a cigarette, roll it up. My nigga ease back for the wind breeze. We under the weevil with all magic reaching the fortunes of on the cover of fortune for astronomical fortunes for Maseratis and fortunes that realist and nigga gorgeous. Time is a flawless. This is just a reminder, my nigga. I care less about material living back in and starving like you mother for design, my nigga. Please, the insight that I write is ridiculous. Receive it in your mind as a blessing that was given or a message that was written from a nigga that was living with some suicidal tendencies, resurrection religion. I try to go in with my flows off. Pay attention when a motherfucker rapping all eyes on me. Don't a motherfucker doze off. Before a motherfucker goes off, I be acting like a motherfucker show off. I'ma selling me a records that's a motherfucker fat. Look a bat like a motherfucker told y'all. Look a bat like a motherfucker told y'all. Oh Lord, I proceed to take a deep breath. Play some passion with my lyrics. Try to keep people abreast. Dripping blood in my ink to let you know the pain is real. And there's a long list of emotions that I'll probably never feel. Dripping blood in my ink to let you know the pain is real. There's a long list of emotions that I'll probably never feel. There's a long list of emotions that I'll probably never feel. Fill my cup, it runneth over to that motherfucker spill. But a nigga don't think about much though. A nigga don't think about much though. A nigga don't think about much though. I said, nigga don't think about much though. A nigga don't think about much though. A nigga don't think about much though. I came back with a brand new outlook. I'm just letting my pen get exposed on the page at ridiculous speeds. The fastest of rappers that you've never seen. Angelic quartet, nigga constantly derealizing this life isn't all that it seems. That you see in your mind while envisioning dreams. You picture pristine or perfect serene as a person. My purpose is murdering minds. Powerful, potent, legitimate lines. Soliloquies written, I'm hidden in rhymes. I'm offering poetry, looking for signs. I'll make it, that's what bitches give me some time. I'll make it, that's what bitches give me some time. I'll make it, that's what bitches give me some time. Don't say shit to me, bitch, I'm losing my mind. Stop, can a young nigga come with a flow so dumb like a semi-automatic? Said I'm finna let him have it, pointed that shit demographic. I cause panic, I havoc, this barbaric, Jurassic, velociraptor, rap is running the game down, placing talents in your backbone. Rhymes, I'll never change a pussy nigga melanoma. Cancerous tumors for you consumers, hold a melanoma. Mesmerized by the size of the thighs on my loner. somebody call Pamphlet. I understand that my life is in ruins and shambles. My flame is gone out like the wick on the candle. My soul has been gambled, my mind has been trampled. The pressure is mounting, it's too much to handle. To put out a song is like giving my soul. Creative control is a glorious goal. Proceed to take a deep breath, play some passion with my lyrics, try to keep people abreast. Dripping blood in my ink to let you know the pain is real. And there's a long list of emotions that I'll probably never feel. Dripping blood in my ink to let you know the pain is real. There's a long list of emotions that I'll probably never feel. There's a long list of emotions that I'll probably never feel. Fill my cup, it runneth over till that motherfucker spill.
I've been having conversations with my fucking self. In need of help, I try to focus on my mental health. If I'm not in this game, then I don't have time for procrastination. Screaming motherfuckers and relaxation. I'm tired of waiting. Lord, I'm suicidal, nigga, can't you tell? I cut my wrist up, watch it drip while screaming fatty well. Don't touch my body, let me burn it, fire, leave me still. I grab a crucifix and say a prayer, going straight to hell.
Why you got a motherfucking problem with a nigga that will push it to the limit with the effort he was giving deliverance and events out of my context? Perplexed by an intelligent type of concept, I navigate a conversation. My topics, they tend to very various, complicated essentials. I document with a pencil to put it up in a file, record a record. I write. You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? Ever bust a nigga head with the black lead pipe? When the blood start to gush, it's coming out in a rush. That's a pretty bitch's vision you're giving. I'm getting vivid, picking definition. It's a lot of with inconsistency. If you ever pay attention, you'll probably think I'm demented. The mental case who's dependent on many antidepressants, suppressing the present feelings I have as I confessing. I'm looking at the prescription like a motherfucking present. Presented as effervescent, authenticated my message. The method in which I use, I pray is never confused. The page is battered and bruised from the way my lyrics fuse. Get a hold of my pain, try to use it as a muse. A tool to entertain, in vain for the amused. I'm a semi-automatic with static, I let them have it. The bullet fire sporadic, the shell fall in the casket. The burning flesh of a bastard in preparation for ratchet. The rigor mortis I'm writing is rummaging through your arteries. Autograph with an asterisk, notarized with authority. And all my shit is different, I'm giving written deformities. Formulated a plan for avoidance of the conformity. And I can put the course in the corner of dormitories. Deploring that negativity, giving in your fragility. Lyrically my ability, showing all my agility. Indiscriminate killer who's never spinning intimately. Reminisce with a riddle, the ritual of any empathy. Emphasizing your sympathy through the sound of a symphony. Purifying the soul, conflicted by my omissions. Sadistic but realistic and not materialistic. This motherfucker is gifted to talent for taking words and nouns and adverbs and making them backflip. Blue cane crank kick with a different type of twist of protagonist. Ain't alive in the villain try to survive as he salivates over bodies that serenade with a hatchet and leave them down in the cell of the definition of ratchet. They capture imagination with captivating dysmorphia. Consequence of the pain you contain inside of your orifice. Do you want any more? This mortifying your bones and the palpitates with the goriness. Introduction to maker. I can show you what the glory is. Speak on the salvation. I preach with a pride motive. Let these motherfuckers know it. Lord, I'm suicidal, nigga. Can't you tell? I cut my wrist up, watch it drip while screaming fatty well. Don't touch my body, let me burn it, fire, leave me still. I grab a crucifix and say a prayer, going straight to hell. I'm nothing more than a nigga with attitude. MC Run Yellow, Dre, Easy, and Cube. I'm showing some gratitude, testing your aptitude. Look at the game and I gain a conclusion. It's all an illusion, the water's diluted. You sipping that juice and your mind been polluted by these convoluters and losers. I'm taking that situation and I try to defuse it. Man, fuck that, I'ma take a time bomb. But I heard they got the motherfucking evidence. They must have found a body in my residence. It wasn't for the money, got a pocket full of presidents. I said I give a fuck and make it evident. They found her with a ripped eyes out, eyes on with a top hat, blood up on my rug. So you know you gotta stop that club. So for the alpaca, motherfucker better block that.
That's $25,000 alpaca. You block that shit.
And what you thought that I was finished, the minutes replenish whatever you motherfuckers giving, reliving. I made a tape about religion, but that was pride of what you currently hearing. Distilling the secret, deleted and keep it defeated. I needed and never retreated, or ever defeated. Your mind is depleted. I'm trying to find a frequency, juvenile my delinquency. I do it for respect, not fame. If you want me to be honest, and I don't wanna be sane. I've been speaking with the voice that lives inside of my brain, contained to exclaim. But how do you maintain? I needed divine deity, looking for my identity, but all I wanted was a peace of mind and serenity. Find it up in the melody. I created the remedy, hoping they give me clemency. Flow is moving a Hennessy, and when I'm dead and gone, I just pray that you remember me, my God.
I've been having conversations with my fucking self. In need of help, I try to focus on my mental health. If I'm not in this game, then I don't have time for procrastination. Screaming motherfucker, rest and relaxation. I'm tired of waiting.